If you've ever played Roblox racing games, you've probably encountered the frustrating sensation of slowness. Even when you're tearing down the sprawling streets of Mexico at a blistering 350km speeds, it can feel as if you're leisurely cruising with your pit limiter engaged. Sure, you could tweak your field of view, but who wants their game to look like a stretched out panorama picture that's been taken on their iPhone? So, how do we tackle this issue is one of the questions that we will be answering in this video. Also, massive thanks to Dili Studio for sponsoring this video. They're creating the next best Roblox racing game, so join them through the link in the description. So how do we tackle the issue of feeling slow? Well, fortunately for us, games like Project Trackday excel in this area. They've mastered the sensations of acceleration and deceleration. When you apply the brakes, the camera subtly narrows your field of view, effectively simulating the feeling of slowing down. It's a detail that adds immersion to the game, making each maneuver feel more authentic and engaging. However, during acceleration, the game widens your field of view. This expansion of perspective not only enhances your awareness of the track and surroundings, but also serves as a visual cue for the increasing speed. Yet, what truly sets Project Trackday apart from other racing games is its implementation of camera shake. Camera shake in Project Trackday isn't just an afterthought, it's a well-crafted system that adds an extra layer of speed to the gameplay. At the lower speeds, you'll notice subtle camera movements that convey a sense of control and stability. It's as if you're finely tuned into the road, feeling every twist and turn with perfection. But as your speed increases, everything changes. You really start feeling the danger of everything that could go wrong while you're shooting yourself down a straight at 290km an hour. This is when the once stable camera now becomes, well, unstable. Every straight and high-speed corner is bundled with an intensified camera shake, immersing you deeper into the danger of high-speed racing. These subtle vibrations and movements generated by camera shake contribute immensely to the overall excitement of racing. There are a few games that have also tried to implement dynamic cameras, however they have a long way ahead of themselves to make it actually satisfying. Alright, so is anyone else also getting a bit tired of the same old routine to do lap after lap just to gather cash for a new car? It's like a loop that never ends, and honestly, it's getting kinda boring, especially after doing it for years like myself. So here's a thought, how about trying something different? Welcome to Project Apex Content Update 69, where we're shaking things up. Spot the difference? Yes, you got it. We've introduced a brand new game mode, Career. Let's dive right in and see what it's all about. Personally, I'd prefer making this mode a Robux to play feature because who wants to grind endlessly through that as well, right? Let's keep it accessible though, maybe a maximum of 150 Robux, just so we can ensure that everyone can get in on the action. So here we are, faced with the choice of teams. Red Bull, Ferrari, Aston, and you know what? I'm feeling Aston today. Let's glance over the requirements at the bottom left. They just want solid point finishes? Sounds good to me. Let's seal the deal and sign up with them. And boom, we're off to the new season. Now onto Project Trackday's Update 69. Yeah, you guessed it, Career Mode is also making its debut there. With multiple car classes, the choice is yours. Start from the very bottom with GT4s and work your way up to LMP1s in the Rookie Mode, or dive straight into the adrenaline rush with those LMP1 beasts in the Veteran Mode. Personally, I'm going for the Rookie Mode. And as for my manufacturer of choice, BMW all the way. Contract signed, so let's hit the track. Okay, it's fun and all to show you some UI, but it's time to actually dive into the details. Picture this, AI opponents, championship standings that you can save every race, and maybe even a few cinematic cutscenes thrown in for good measure. Combine these elements and voila, you've got yourself a compelling career mode. Sounds easy, right? The championship standings are probably fairly simple to save. The cutscenes could be a little difficult to implement, but I'm sure we can find a way around that. And we've also seen some impressive AI models in various Roblox games, with Superblocks Racing by Nexus Interactive being a standout example. Why? Well, besides its flawless coding and performance, it allows players to adjust AI difficulty levels, keeping the challenge just right. And since it's been done before, there's no doubt we can replicate its success. But enough about my ideas, I want to hear from you guys. How do you think we can make a career mode truly engaging on Roblox? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Alright, let's talk about collisions. Right now, when you attempt to crash into someone, you can just go right through them like they're not even there. Sure, it keeps everything smooth, but it takes away all the fun of bumping into each other on the track. Honestly, it's getting kinda boring. Racing without bumping into each other feels like you're just in one qualifying lap after another, like you aren't really racing. We all want that exciting feeling of battling it out side by side. Now, there's this one game called Ion Apex Racing that actually lets you crash into other players. But it's in early access, contains 4 proper cars and 1 track, plus you have to pay to play it. Anyways, not everyone can try it out yet. However, let me tell you about this one public lobby race that I had on the game. I got a quick video of me racing against other players, and here is how it went. Although, let's look behind us. Solok has some amazing overspeed. He has the slipstream. It's gonna be 3 wide into this very tight corner. It's gonna be 4 wide. They all run wide. Will I get back into P1? We'll see right after this. Solok collides with us, but we do keep 3rd position for the time being. Will we get it on the exit though? P2 we still keep our position, or do we? Side by side with Solok on this back straight, or the main straight, shall I say. Through the grid we go. It's gonna be 3 wide. I decide to back off just in case they have a collision, and they do. We overtake everybody and we're back into P1. That's how you do it. It was the most fun I've had in forever, and it got me thinking, why can't all Roblox racing games be like this? Sure, there's still some stuff to fix with the crashing system in Ion Apex Racing, but the fact that it works at all is a big deal. It shows that this kind of racing can be done in Roblox. So here's the deal, other racing games should straight up copy this. Let's get rid of the no crashing and make racing games more exciting. It might be hard to do, but it would make Roblox racing games way more fun. And as funny as this sounds, let's make crashing into each other the new norm in Roblox racing. Rain. It's one of those elements that we often take for granted until it disappears. While a few racing games like Ion Formula and Formula Roblox have successfully incorporated weather systems, Ion is currently discontinued, and Formula Roblox has lost its momentum player count-wise. The real issue, however, despite the popularity of mainstream Roblox racing games such as Project Apex, Project Trackday, Roblox Rally Racing, and even RFA, not a single drop of rain has touched their virtual tracks. It's a missed opportunity considering the chaos rain adds to races. Cars slide, crash, spin out, and 104 other scenarios unfold, transforming a routine race into an unpredictable and thrilling adventure. Moreover, rain isn't just about the chaos. It prompts racers to rethink about their strategies. Even an extra lap on slicks during rainy conditions can determine whether you win or lose that race, making every decision critical.
Hamilton takes the lead of the race as Lando Norris.
It's also fascinating to witness how players adapt to the changing of the conditions, willing to make all kinds of sacrifices for that sweet victory.
The races.
Considering that weather systems have already been successfully implemented in other racing games, it's worrying to see why the larger racing titles still haven't followed suit. The potential for immersive and dynamic gameplay is undeniable, and it's time for the big players to embrace it. This is Project Apex, and this is Project Apex with curb and wind sound effects. Okay, I'm not a magician, but you get the point. We're already into 2024, but no Roblox racing game has picked up on the vibes of curb sounds yet. Now don't get me wrong, Project Apex and Trackday are killing it with their sound design, probably the best in the Roblox racing scene. But let's be real, there's still some room for spicing things up. Project Trackday has thrown in some cool braking and tire sliding sounds, props for that. But guess what's missing? Yep, you got it, no curb or wind sounds in the mix. It's like having a killer sandwich without the perfect sauce. Adding curb sounds probably isn't rocket science and is a feature that could totally flip the player experience. Secondly, let's not sleep on wind sounds. It's not just about speed, it's about diving deep into the whole racing vibe. Oh, and here's a few bonus things that I want to see in Roblox racing games in a really short time. Slipstream, while present in some limited games, deserves wider implementation. It not only fosters intense competition among players, but also adds a strategic layer to racing. Players must cleverly position themselves to capitalize on slipstreaming, either to gain speed or execute overtakes. Without slipstream, I'll put it simply, racing is boring. Next up is track evolution. It adds depth to races by requiring players to adapt their driving and pit stop strategies to changing conditions. Imagine tracks becoming grippier with each lap or dynamically changing in response to weather changes. From dying racing lines to rain puddles affecting traction, it creates immersive and unpredictable racing environments. Time trials. Surprisingly absent in many Roblox racing games, time trials offer a crucial avenue for skill improvement and global competition. Beyond having the ability of improving your driving skills in a pressure-free setting, they give a competitive spirit as players strive to outpace each other on global leaderboards. Implementing time trials not only enhances engagement but also encourages continuous gameplay as players aim to surpass one another's lap times. And last but not least, I think I'm actually done for today. I think your brains are fried enough. Let me know what ideas you guys have though. I want to see all of them down in the comments below. That's all from me, however, for this one. Until my very next video, guys, do stay safe and bye bye.